I am delighted to be joined by Zoe Carroll today. Thank you for taking time to have a chat with me, Zoe. So you are a new presenter to the NLP events, which is very exciting, and you are presenting one of our masterclasses in 2026. The title is Time on My Terms. I love the title. So I'm very much looking forward to this. So please do start by telling us a little bit more about you and your masterclass.
Yeah, so the reason the masterclass came out is because I work quite a lot with neurodivergent folk, and I'm neurodivergent myself. And our relationship with time is a little bit funky. And so lots of the NLP processes work slightly differently. And I couldn't work out what was going on. And what I discovered after doing a bit of deep diving research and testing it out with a lot of my clients was that there's something very different going on, and how we relate to time is quite unique and personal. But once you understand the patterns of it, it's not as bizarre or unusual as unpredictable as people first thought that it was. So we've had people who have been habitually late for their whole lives suddenly now being on time for things. I know, right? Like real life changes. And we use loads of language about time, like running out of time and being on time and not having enough time, being pressed for time, and all these sort of things. And the more we can expand on those and look at them from different ways, the more richness that we can get for our clients, and any changes that we're going to make are actually going to be much more sticky because they're in their own method. We often think about time being quite linear and fixed, and minutes and hours and days being quite regulated. But for lots of people, and for us all at various different times, that's not really how we experience time.
Yeah.
And understanding a little bit more about that qualitative, experiential aspect of time is going to add a whole new level of nuance for practitioners and master practitioners to, be able to offer for their clients and in the work that they're doing. So I'm really excited about sharing this one.
Yes, oh well, absolutely. And time is one of my time is my most precious commodity. So I love this. I love the title of this and what you're going to be sharing. So, I mean, as I've already said, you're a new presenter for the NLP events, which is already new. So, what is new, fresh, and innovative that delegates will take away from your masterclass?
Oh, we're thinking about this, and I was thinking, what is new about it? Because the ancient Greeks knew about what I'm going to be talking about, but it's kind of dropped out of fashion or favor. We don't really talk about this nuance of time. And what it's going to do for people who come to the masterclass is give them a new layer that they can add into any NLP process they're currently doing, particularly if they've got neurodivergent clients, whether they know that they are or not. And it will add an extra kind of tool in the armory, if you like, for every single process that you do. There's a couple of extra questions that you can ask in every process that you're doing that can help you add a layer of richness and depth to it for different people. We'll also, I'm going to look at how you can recognize when somebody is switching from this linear chronological time into their experiential time, and look at things like how you can anchor people when they're moving from one to the other, because actually that's really important in terms of our unique relationship with time, is when we're switching from one method of using time to the other. So that's going to be something that people can do, and it means that they'll potentially never run out of time again.
Oh, I love that.
Very fresh, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm very much looking forward to this. So, what top tip would you give to delegates thinking of attending your masterclass?
Well, I think the top tip for me is recognizing your own language, your own experience, and going in before we go forwards and out with our own experiences of time. So thinking about when times have been really good for you, when you felt like you've got all the time in the world, when you felt pressed for time, just noticing like what language you use, and also how it physically feels in your body, how you are experiencing time. So you can help yourself get prepared for this masterclass by thinking and feeling into, how do I feel about time? What do I think about time? How do I experience good times? How do I experience stressful times? And just starting to notice your own submodalities, your own experiences around that, so that when we go into the practical elements of this, because there is going to be a lot of practical, it's not all about me, it's all about the participants, this one, so that you can play and experience the changes that you can make yourself. So yeah, by getting ready, by recognizing the nuances that you have in your own relationship with time, how you feel about it, if you feel like it's precious because you might run out of it, or it's precious because you've got all of it in the world and you want to generate more of it. So yeah, so it's beginning to see your own relationship with time more clearly would be a definite top tip for getting ready for this one.
Brilliant. I'll be working on that then. So Zoe, what inspired you to want to present one of the masterclasses?
Well, I remember kind of training in NLP, and you know what, this is going to be really funny, Karen. We had at the end of our training a chance to meet you, and I was like, proper fangirl moment. Oh my goodness, my goodness. And then a couple of years ago, I was nominated for an award, and I just felt like NLP gives so much to so many people, that it was like one of those vision board things to do sometime in the future. But I'm making the future now by putting myself in the frame. And yeah, I thought actually there are some, when I saw the list of names of people who are doing masterclasses, again, I was like, I can't actually believe I'm there, that you've selected me to do this. And I'm so excited about doing it. And I think there's that thing that very often we underestimate ourselves,
Yeah.
and the change that NLP can bring about for us.
Yes.
So I think that sometimes people don't feel ready and will never feel ready, but the decision is it's on a different time plane. So sometimes we are ready, even if we don't feel ready. And I just thought, just going to do it. So, and I also wanted to be able to put something back in for the neurodivergent community, because they've given me so much in terms of my own understanding of myself and working with neurodivergent clients. And there are so many practitioners who will have come across neurodivergent clients who are or who are neurodivergent themselves, and it will be given back to them something, a different way of recognizing how you process information yourself.
Yeah, and it's such a valuable thing. So I'm yes, and it's really strange because I was thinking you're a finalist of one of the, you were an award, you with an awards finalist. It's they you're the people that you're the person who I'm the fangirl of. So
Just have a fangirl moment here then.
we can have a fangirl moment, absolutely. But I mean, it is wonderful. We do have a panel, an independent panel. I'm only one of the panel, so I don't get a deciding vote, or I certainly don't have sway the vote. So I was absolutely delighted when they picked your particular topic, because I think it is very appealing to so many people. I think everybody will get something out of it. So very excited to be learning more about this. So we do, at the moment, we have a little while to wait because Zoe is presenting the October masterclass. So it'll be October 2026 masterclass on the 6th of October at 1600 hours. And that will be a 3-hour presentation. So plenty of time for a deep dive. And the topic is time on my terms. So thank you so much, Zoe. Very much looking forward to October and catching up with you then.
Thank you very much, Karen.